Alex Neil, was that one of those days where you have to hold your hands up and say that the better team won that game?
Yeah, I think I didn't think there was much in the game until obviously they get their penalty, and then after that I thought we found it tough. I thought they grew in confidence. I didn't think our use of the ball was as good as what it could have been, and I think against good sides, if you can sort of continually give possession away, they're going to cause you problems. But we had a couple of opportunities before they scored, and I think the sort of first goal changes the game really. But I think once they scored, certainly up until half time, we found it tough. I thought second half was a bit sort of more even in terms of sort of chances and different things like that. I didn't think that we didn't get sort of peppered in the game or anything like it. But yeah, we need to perform sort of at a consistent level well. And unfortunately today we played against a team that played well against us.
Do you think it was a penalty, the foul from Declan Rudd?
My initial instinct was the fact that I thought Declan touched the ball, so I was remonstrating at the side. If I had a look at it after the game, yeah, you could argue the case that it was a penalty. So we're more disappointed with the defending leading up to it. The fact that Harry Kane finds himself in the middle of the box. So yeah, that's disappointing.
I suppose it shows, doesn't it? You played ever so well to get a win at Manchester United, and you just dropped slightly below those levels today, and you get beaten 3-0. That's what it's like on the road in the Premier League. Yeah,
and I'll be honest with you, I think we haven't played that badly today. We've certainly played worse than that. So yeah, but we've got to make sure we're at our sort of peak, if we like, and make sure that we're on song and we're moving the ball as well as we can. And as I say, today we didn't really do that. But sometimes that's credit to opposition. You know, they squeeze you really high up the pitch, and they made it tough for us. But we stuck to our task. But the most important one's the next one for us. You know, we need to now focus on that. This game's done, and we need to get ourselves ready because we need to go and pick up 3 points.
I think whatever happened today, that game against Aston Villa, because of where they are in the table at home on Monday, there was always going to be more focus on that one, wasn't there?
Yeah, of course there was. And I think everybody knows that Spurs are a good side. You know, they're not in the top four for no reason. They've got a lot of good players. So yeah, we're disappointed that we didn't get anything from the game, but we need to sort of put it behind us now quickly because it's a quick turnaround. We need to get ready for the next one.
Gary O'Neill and Wes Hoolahan didn't start the game today. Was that because you have another game in very quickly after this one?
Yeah, well, Wes in particular was one that if I played him today, he wouldn't have made the next one. And I think the next one suits him. Gary O'Neill was a different situation. He couldn't make the game. He wasn't quite ready. So unfortunately, we had the game in an extra day's rest. How
difficult is it going to be to go again in just 48 hours' time with the players that did play today?
Yeah, we'll see after the game, you know, so it'll be interesting to see how we respond, but other teams have to do it as well, so it's not as if it's just us.
Yeah, but you're confident that fitness-wise, actually, most of the players you've got will be able to do it, 2 games in 48 hours?
Yeah, I would like to think so. It's not as if they're called upon to do all the time, so it's a one-off, and we need to get ourselves ready because it's an important game for us.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Home fans, the bottom club, where you are in the table, people will call it must-win. Would you go along with that?
Yeah, I think there's games in and about you that you've got to win. Yeah, so yeah, I would probably call it a must-win. I don't think that anything's going to be determined on that in particular game. However, that 3 points against them certainly makes things a lot better.
The bigger picture from the run of games you've just had, I think you've taken 8 points from your last 8 games. That includes Chelsea, Manchester United, Manchester City away. So are you happy relatively with that return?
Yeah, when you're looking at the bigger picture, 8 points for the games. Yeah, but I think we'll always think that we can do a bit better. You know, and I think there was some of the games we let slip away that we should have probably or could have got something from it. And we didn't help ourselves at times, but that's in the past now. You know, the bottom line is we win this game, takes us to 20 points for midway through the season, and people talk about sort of 40 points, so it puts you sort of bang on course, if you like. But yeah, I still think there's more to come for this group. I think the second half of the season, I would expect us to pick up more points.
Thanks, Alex. Cheers, thank you.